Keep the camera steady on the press. We need to see that high-speed compression clearly. Keep the camera low on the treads. We want to see the texture. That looks good. Let's keep rolling. Look at the precision on that asymmetrical tread. Make sure we capture the speed of the conveyor. The internal structure looks absolutely flawless on the scan. Let's get a close-up on the bead area next.
How is the curing process on the asymmetrical treads coming along?
We are maintaining optimal temperature, Director. They should be ready for the wet test tomorrow.
All right, slow it down slightly. Keep the camera right there. Maintain the speed on the gimbal.
Right here, track slowly across the walkway. I want to see the synchronization before we cut wide to the floor. Right there, track with that radial. The detail on the sidewall is absolutely perfect.
Right there, I want the camera to follow the robotic arm as it places the tire. And then punch in on the tread detail.
How do you ensure the quality at this scale?
It's the automation, really. The robots handle the stacking, which frees us up for quality control.
I want the camera to track the spools as they move down the line. You keep that cinematic wide angle.
The secret to their longevity lies in the rubber's unique composition, balancing elasticity with tensile strength.
Keep the camera rolling on the crane movement. I want to see the density of that rubber. Are we set for the drone shot next?
Okay, let's punch in tight on the hopper. I want to see those rubber chunks cascading down.
Keep the crane moving up. I want to see the scale of the whole mixer from above.
Keep the camera rolling right there. We need the detail on the steam and the texture of the compound.
Right there, slow it down. I want to see the texture of the cut emphasized in the sequence.
The compound must be rapidly cooled to lock in the material's integrity, a delicate balance of heat and cold.
This test ensures the rubber compound meets our exact specifications before it goes to the next stage.
Are we getting the macro shot of the stamp? We need to see that detail for the sequence.
Right there, that's the shot. Focus on the sensor reading the consistency. We need to highlight the micro precision. Okay, rolling now. Focus on the texture of the compound as it enters the rollers.
Stay tight on the impregnation process. See the steam rising there?
We can hold that shot. The uniformity here is critical.
Perfect. Let's track with it. Okay, track with the laser. See how clean that cut is? This is exactly what we need for the segment.
Get a close-up on that steel cord creel. The light is hitting it perfectly right there. All right, track with the steel cords right into the calendar. Focus on that perfect parallel alignment just before the rubber coating. Let's get this shot.
The heart of the tire lies in the belt. Thousands of precisely angled steel wires are fused into the rubber.
That shot right there. The rhythm of this machine is incredible. Let's capture the speed of the loop forming.
This is the apex, crucial for structural support, being precisely molded onto the bead wire hoop.
Let's get closer on the die head, really emphasize the heat and the uniformity of the tread. Hold that shot steady.
Here we see the culmination of the process. The individual components, the ply and the belts, staged and ready for the final assembly.
Okay, track slowly to the left as the rollers engage. Get that reflection.
The inner liner, the very first layer, must be applied with absolute precision to the rotating drum.
That's the shot. The second body ply, perfectly aligned by both arms simultaneously.
Okay, bring up the speed on the next sequence. I want to capture the exact moment the bead wire locks in.
Make sure we capture the steam and the precise movement of the rollers. That's the shot right there. Right there, focus on the stitching roller. That's the perfect fusion we need for the shot.
Maintain the speed on the track. Let's see that heat distortion as they enter the chamber.
We need to maintain the current speed on the conveyor, ensure the curing temperature is precise before the next phase.
Okay, track slowly to the right. I want to see the texture of the rubber as it comes out.
Okay, track slightly left on the dolly. I want to capture the full impact of the steam when it vents. Are we ready for the next cycle?
All right, we got the shot. 350 and 300 PSI, exactly what we needed.
Okay, track forward slowly. Let the steam hit the lens. Hold that exposure. Beautiful.
Okay, hold that shot right there. Get the mist swirling. That looks amazing.
Okay, let's get a macro shot right there. I want to see the detail on that sidewall etching. Focus on the specks.
The sheer volume of output is staggering, with thousands of high-performance radials moving through this vertical system every hour.
Okay, hold the macro shot steady right there. Let the lasers complete the sweep across the tread.
The X-ray machine allows us to visualize the internal structure, ensuring the integrity of the steel belts.
On that shot of the applicator, we need the full sequence of the radial rating being applied.
We need a tighter shot on the AGV's movement right there. Make sure the lighting captures the texture of the rubber.
Keep that high angle as they descend. I want to see the texture of the rubber as it hits the logistics zone. Track the movement all the way down.